What's up, guys? Today is day 23. I missed day 22. Uh, my last recording was day 21, and that was the end of 3 weeks. So we started week number 4. I'm here at the house right now. So my weight, as you guys know, if you guys have been following, I started off at 273.3 three full weeks ago. Now I'm down to 261.4. So I lost 11.9 pounds. I'm down 2.5% body fat. And the best part is my measurements. I've been measuring. So all the way around, I'm down 2 inches entirely. Fantastic. My strength is up. I haven't lost any strength. Haven't lost muscle like that. I already went to work this morning. I already did my first workout. Today was like a kind of like an arm day. But like I said, I have a different style of a workout. So I did more strength for my arms, biceps, forearms, and grip strength. I have a little routine that I do. Um, and then I just got done right now, literally like 10 minutes ago. I got done with the treadmill. And now, since this is the start of week 4, what I was doing for the first 3 weeks, because I'm trying to get my body accustomed to the training style, the workouts. You know, your legs start to hurt, everything. It's tough, right? So you got to do baby steps, and that's the biggest thing. You got to remember this is a process. If you try to go all in, try to kill yourself, you can't do that before you have that type of energy, and your body pretty much tells you like, let's go, let's do more. You're pretty much going to end up hurting yourself or even getting discouraged, because you could go all crazy out, gas out, die out, and then the results aren't as fast as you want it to be. You're sore longer, you can't recover as fast. So, and it all just depends on you, your body, what you take, if you take supplements or not. So I decided to do it this way. This is my process. Like I told you guys, I'm not trying to lose a lot of muscle. I'm just trying to get leaner. I'm trying to keep my strength, and then hopefully start competing. Where are we at? I'll hopefully start competing in 2 months, basically the next 2 months, because now that I'm on week 4, so the treadmill, what I do different now is I start doing sprint intervals, because my legs feel better. My legs are feeling stronger because of what I did in this past 3 weeks. Anytime I told you guys I did the treadmill, what I basically did was incline it. I put it at 3. I inclined it up to 8, and I just shot it all the way through. Did good 25 minutes. Feels good. You get a good sweat. But the most important part is your legs. You're utilizing all your legs, quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, the whole nine. So you really start to feel that burn, and then you start feeling better. You start, maybe even squatting a little bit more. I always say, like, you're starting to feel really good about it, because even on the incline, you personally will start to like squat down a little more. It almost starts to feel like a lunge, like you can start doing lunges like that. And that's a good feeling. So now that I felt that, I went through that, even at the gym, I'm a little bit more mobile. I have more movement. Since I've been doing my stretches, I feel better. So that's why now, perfect timing, start of week 4, I started doing the sprint intervals. So basically my sprint intervals, I just start them off 20 on, 20 off. So 20-second sprint, 20-second rest, 20-second sprint, and I go all the way through. Now it's totally up to you on speed, right? You start off slow, test out your legs. Obviously, you want to test out like your hamstrings and your calves. Make sure you don't pull it. Make sure you don't cramp. Drink lots of water before you do sprints. As far as whatever time you do it, try to drink water prior to that so you feel okay. Other than that, that's it. I go back to the gym again. My plan is to do another workout. So I'm going to try to do another workout. It's going to be more of a strength routine again. And I'm just tying it in, hit the bag, tie in that strength workout. I got to do my abs, and I have to do my stretches. So I'm being very disciplined on the stretches and my abs right now. Because I'm not doing jujitsu every day right now, I'm incorporating the abs every single day, so that way, when I go back into training for jujitsu, I'm not in so much pain because if you've done jujitsu and you know it, I mean, it's like a nonstop ab workout, anyways. And I made that mistake the last time around, where obviously I wasn't doing anything like that, and then I jumped into jujitsu, and like I was just dying every day. I was dying like crazy. So this time I'm doing it a little different. Um, I think I'm gonna feel better. I'm gonna feel better going into training because I do have to learn some more stuff, well, a lot more stuff. So I want to be able to retain a lot of information, learn it. That was, like I said, that was a big mistake that I made, even jumping back into it 2 years ago when I did all the comps. I basically, it was hard to learn because I was pretty much gassed out for a while. At least I would probably say even like at least a month and a half, I was just gassed out. And then finally, like going into my second month, I started feeling better because I was, leaning out. I was getting lighter. My lungs were opening. I started running or started doing the sprint intervals like I'm doing here. So that's what kind of helped me. It's just kind of, I jumped into it really quick. So I'm glad I'm doing it this way. Like I said, I'm getting older. So I'm trying to take the right steps to preserve my body because I want to be doing this till I can't move no more. And that's the plan. That's the goal, right? To get healthy, get fit, and feel good in your body. So, but it's a good weight loss, almost 12 pounds in total. I mean, 11.9. So 12 pounds in 3 weeks and 21 days. I'm happy because I was thinking about that in 4 weeks. So I was thinking 10 to 12 pounds in 4 weeks. And again, I already know my body, and it's because I'm hitting legs harder, right? My abs, everything, all those muscle, right? All those muscles starts to build density. It creates weight. Muscle is heavier than fat. That's why I like the fact that I'm already down 2 inches in my body, so I know I'm burning. Obviously, I could tell too. I'm looking like in my body structure and everything, right? Like my clothes and all that stuff. I mean, that's what we all base it off of, anyways. I'm not a freak about the scale sometimes, but in competition, it's a scale. So I got to get down to a certain weight so that I'm comfortable, and then I also got to get there with drinking like at least a full gallon of water a day, and that's how I did it when I did compete towards the tail end. I think my last like 4 or 5 months of competition 2 years ago, I was on it. I was really good. I was going lower, but like one weight class I did, it was 220 under, right? So the limit was 220, and I think I was about 225. But I mean, I was 225 drinking a full gallon of water. So all I did was cut that in half 2 days prior, and I did like a half a gallon of water, so I still had fluid. I weighed myself, and I think I was 222, 221, and somewhere like I was just fluctuating. That was nothing though. I still ate, but I ate extremely light. Like I had eggs in the morning. I would have like a Nature Valley bar, nothing too crazy, just enough to give me some energy. And then the night before the weigh-in, I didn't know, but so I was like 222. So the night before the weigh-in, I basically had one bottle of water for the whole night, and that was pretty much it. I had some salads, and that's it. And then the day that I weighed in, I ended up weighing in 218, which was low for me, really low. So I was 218. So then obviously I went, had some good breakfast. I ate some eggs. I didn't eat nothing crazy like carbs or sugar right away because I filled up my body with food immediately after the weigh-in. I didn't have to go back for I think like 6 hours almost, and it's because of the weight class and everything. So it was cool because I went in as soon as they opened. It was like 7:30 a.m. I went in right away, weighed in, and then I left back to the hotel. That was when I competed in Vegas. And then, like I said, I had some eggs and bacon, nothing too crazy. And then 2 hours later, I drank like a shot of orange juice, a half a glass of orange juice. And then like an hour and a half later, I had my Nature Valley bar. So now I put carbs in my body. Um, and then I was drinking some Gatorade, man, and I felt amazing. I felt ready to go. Like I felt really good, had good strength. Um, when I walked back in there, I think I was like 220, but it wasn't too big, right? Because only a few hours, but it's just my body absorbed what I drank and what I ate. So that was good. I didn't feel heavy. I didn't feel sluggish. So I was ready to rock and roll. So other than that, I feel good. So I'm going to do another workout at the gym. I'm going to see if I can record after that workout so I could tell you guys what I did. And then, yeah, this is week 4. I'm excited to be, the end of week 4 and see what happens after a full month, where my weight's at. But other than that, and I got to cut my hair, got to look better, right? That's the goal. It's going to get a little harder, especially when I get the 50s going into the 40s. It's going to be that's going to be a challenge to see how long it takes, but we're going to get it done. All right, guys, Motor Squad up. Talk to you guys soon.